back to the kitchen. We're going to give it another go here. But tonight we got something very simple I'm doing that I know I can do, although I've never quite gotten it just the way I want. I'm just doing up a burger because I have a craving for some beef. Later on I'm going to do up some tater tots and try a couple of things with those. I hope this makes you feel better about your own kitchen. Okay, first thing I did is I turned on the cook thing there. So I got that preheating. And now I'm going to get out the beef. Where's the beef? Beef, it's what's for dinner. Okay, I got some Publix all natural ground chuck beef, 80% lean. I usually go with the 75% lean. I decided not to because it might be the fat that's bothering my stomach. So this is 1 pound, and I know that I can do 1/3 of a pound. By the way, I just cleaned the counter, so it's okay. So basically we're going to break this into thirds. Boom, boom, boom. The middle one always ends up with more. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Vacuum sealed. Okay, now we got this one. Now, what I like to do with my seasoning, two things I'm trying new here today. One, we've got this Weber seasoning, and also the other day I had a really delicious hamburger at a brand new place called Freddy's that Tony West turned me on to, and I noticed that it was very thin. And I'm thinking maybe thin is the way to go. I've always tended to go thick. So I'm thinking maybe thin ought to be given a shot. Woo! Okay, we're going to blend that in. I don't know if this is supposed to be a topping or what, but I like to blend it into the meat. This is like Play-Doh, which originally started as wallpaper cleaner. I just found that out recently. That was the original use for Play-Doh. And then when they got to vinyl wallpaper, they didn't need wallpaper cleaner anymore. I hope this is good because I put a lot on. It goes on fast. So they when they went to vinyl wallpaper, they didn't need wallpaper cleaner anymore. So they reconfigured it. They took the soap out of it, added coloring, and made it Play-Doh. And I got that off a YouTube channel called List 25. So there's my burger. Flatten that out, make it nice and big. Now I'm not dealing with buns or anything, so I don't got to worry about that stuff. We're going to make this a thin burger. And that's pretty good. Now I can smell the seasoning from here. You know, that looks like a Whopper patty. Alrighty, good. My pan is all set there. I'm just going to slap that baby in there. And what I usually do is make an aluminum dome to go over it because I hate the grease splashing all over everything. All cleaned up there. I take a bowl. And use it to form a dome. Okay, and that's that. And I go get my timer. And I know after about 30 seconds, once you sear one side, you're supposed to flip it. There we go, that looks good. Okay, now we'll cook this side for 2 minutes. Just a random number I pull out of my head. Woo, that's looking good. It's smelling very onion and garlicky. So I suspect I'm not going to particularly like this seasoning. Now we'll get a plate. Actually, I heard this one from a chef at a very fine restaurant in France, where they asked him to make a hamburger, which he didn't make, but he said if I was going to make a hamburger, I would lay it in a bed of salt. So that seems like a pretty good idea to me, so I've got a bed of salt here. Boom, 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 boom. And we're going another 2 minutes on this side of the burger. Okay, 2 minutes timer goes. Boom. And it is smelling very garlicky. Now on all these things, when I read the cooking recipes on TV or on the internet, it says you're supposed to let them set for 2 minutes afterwards. So that's what I do. I put that little rack over the pan and let it set for 2 minutes. Supposed to let the juices distribute or something like this. No, this does not look. This looks like a very dry hamburger. But maybe I just sealed it really well. I hope. Anyway, so be a couple minutes and then we'll get the results. Boom. Okay. Salt that. Yes, I like salt. Let's see how it came out. Okay. Looks not too well done in the middle. Yep. Definitely very garlicky and oniony and non-beef tasting. Okay. So I should just stick with salt and pepper on my burgers because I like the taste of beef. I don't need it altered by spices. The whole reason spices were so valuable back in the day is because they didn't have refrigeration and stuff, and all your meat was bad. So to hide the bad taste of the meat, they added spices. We have good meat today. We don't need the spices. Some people are going to love this. All you garlic eaters are going to love this stuff. For me, no, that's not going to do it. I don't need that. I think we're going to pick this up next time with the Tator Tots. See, I got an idea for them. I think it was going to be a much more successful undertaking. So, till then, happy day. Okay, I'm back for part 2 of dinner. I don't eat meat and potato at the same time if I can help it because they fight each other in your stomach. I'm still really hungry. That burger did not satisfy me at all. It was like eating garlic with some substance, meat-like substance with it. Yeah, I was thinking of actually coming out and making a regular burger now just to taste that. But that would be overdoing it, and I want to get to those potatoes. I'm excited about the potatoes. So we're going to go ahead with the potatoes. So we're going to go ahead and start this thing just to get that started up. Okay. And somebody asked me what the grate on this tray is for. That's to keep the stuff from sitting on the pan. Give it a little less surface area to stick to. And before we start anything, we're going to spray the pan. Woo! Okay, because I forgot last time. Thank you, Pam. I have Pammed the tray. Pammed the pan. Woo! Okay. Okay, so we got my tater tots here. Alright, these are gluten-free. It's the only reason I cook at all. Otherwise, I just go to a restaurant where they know how to cook and have me a good steak. So we got our potatoes here and single layer. Feeling really hungry. I just went out and did some yard work. Toted a couple more barrows of debris, and then I ran the lawn tractor over it, some other areas. I just mowed the other day, and all of a sudden it already needs mowing. When it rains down here, you can actually watch the grass grow. It's absolutely amazing. Whoosh! And it's not grass so much as it's all these weeds and things that grow up there. I always put a paper towel on things when I seal them up. It absorbs the extra moisture, you get less frost. And I suppose I just see. I love these things, man. When I was a kid, I used to be able to read this stuff. Oven bake, 425, 14 to 16 minutes. Okay. Okay, get these in a nice single layer over the thing, and we'll take them to the oven. That's not enough time. I'm going to go to about 13 minutes, and I still want a burger. Okay, so those weren't crispy enough for me. I put them in for another 5 minutes, and they're about to come out any moment now. How was that? Alright. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Look at those babies. There we go. Okay. Now we get them all loosened up there. Good. And into the pan that we've already salt and peppered. Ooh. Get them more or less into the pan. Now what we're going to do is add some sour cream. Because I like sour cream. And I think sour cream will work on potatoes. I know it'll work on potatoes. I'm hoping it'll work on tater tots. Okay, mixing up some sour cream. And we'll put a good dollop in there. Put a couple of good dollops in there. Okay. And shaking a baby. Okay. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now we'll throw some of this paprika. I'm gonna try this shit. Doesn't really seem like much of anything. So we'll go ahead and shake it on there. Okay, good. And we'll give that another shake. Okay, there's something there. There's an aftertaste to that. It has more of an aftertaste than a taste. Okay, here's our fork. Not bad, not bad. I'm going to try a little more paprika. Does this got a bitter taste to it? Slightly bitter? And I want a little more salt. I think you've determined by now I like salt. Shake, rattle, and roll. Oh, that's looking better. That's looking better. Okay, that's quite edible. Okay, so there you have it. Tater tots, done extra crispy with sour cream and paprika, and shaking them up in the sour cream did soften them, so there's no crispy anymore. But they are very tasty. Very tasty. Hello, they are very tasty. That's 4 of them now. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Happy day to you.